Hello everyone, welcome back to Oghupower. I'm Oghu and this is another episode of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And Mr. G decided he wants me to go to Valhalla? Asgard, sorry. So we will go to Asgard. And yeah, I'm also very excited to see Asgard. It's been quite some time. Ooh, now remember what I wanted to ask you, Mr. G. It's interesting. This is the session where I do have a new recording setup with some extra lighting. Does it look good or does it look unnatural, too bright or too dark to you? I know you don't see my usual stuff, you haven't seen that, but just as someone who's viewing it, does it look right, too dark or too bright? Just as just a little information to me, or maybe too reddish, maybe too bluish. Everything is good and great. Yeah. Interesting. It looks great. Oh, thanks, man. That's really that's making me happy. But if it wouldn't be, if it would be better, darker, brighter, anything, please just tell me. Also, you guys watching this maybe on YouTube, please tell me. I'm always open for suggestions and always want to know how I can improve, what I can do. Back to Asgard. It's so hot, it has like 25 degrees Celsius in here. A lot of
The
water.
Nornir told me you'd be here. The cord is forged. Gleipnir, I call it. I'll wager there's a good story behind that wound.
A tale for another time. Thank you for this.
When you bind the beast, spare no loose ends. The cord will stretch or shrink to fit your needs.
How tightly will it hold? The beast may resist.
The more you tighten the cord, the stronger it will hold and the greater it will hurt, till the beast is rooted to the ground.
Thank you, Ivaldi. You may go.
You mean from Asgard, do you not? My debt to you is paid in full?
Yes, as promised.
Thank you, Harvey. I did not expect you to remember.
Where will you go next?
Under the mountains of Svartalfheim. Our mountains. To free the Earth's riches. For this is what I know best.
Thanks for that, Mr. G. I have to say, it's really nothing too special. It's like two little pillars and a green blanket over. I think I bought it for like 50 bucks on Amazon or something along those lines. I just like green screen, and I didn't know anything about green screen before, and there's, how should I put it, green screen isn't the most complicated thing to do, but you do need a steady lighting. If you don't have steady lighting, green screen can, yeah. If you ever watch some of my stuff on YouTube, you will see how this green screen falters, suddenly craps out, has light changes where it looks really weird all of a sudden and stuff. I really like it, I really enjoyed it, it's just something I really wanted to have and to do. But, looking back at it, I think I would have liked it if someone had told me what I should have to do before I got it. And I don't know if I have a better setup. If anything, this past year and a half showed me that it's a lot more about networking, to become known, than anything else, I think. Having a nice and relatable personality is great and very important. Also, having at least the basics down in regards to how it should look, and that you have a microphone that's at least halfway decent setup and stuff like this. But I think it's also a lot about just making yourself known. But since I'm doing this for fun, as a hobby, I'm really enjoying it, really loving doing this. I was always, I've been a big video game player all my life, and yeah, I'm just enjoying, I'm doing this to relax, and I love it. I love doing this. It's just, for the last year and a half, it was like my go-to thing if I had a bit of time for myself, because I love it so much. Have the big stuff in place?
Tyr! Are you near?
What do you mean by that, my friend? Oh, sorry, I hope you didn't take it personal that I called you my friend. I'm just really happy someone's watching. And communicating. I think it's nice to have someone who is talking to you from time to time via chat and stuff.
Harvey, you're a balm to my eyes. What happened to yours?
A sacrifice for something greater. Is the wolf nearby?
Yes, but he's grown. I have kept him company, but he's consumed by a sadness I cannot understand.
Oh, thanks, Mr. G. That's very nice of you.
I knew from the start this wolf brought ill tidings.
From the start it was a kind creature. But our mistrust and cruelty have robbed the poor wolf of its sweetness and life.
Would it be a kindness to kill it then?
Also, I'm on Facebook and Twitter as well, I just
for
remembered.
such mercy. This wolf has power now that would test our strengths combined.
Oh, thanks, Mr.
I
G.
fear he is possessed of a power that renders him ever living.
I really don't have
Then
many
we will
friends
offer him a different fate. This
who
cord is unbreakable. You must convince him to wear it.
play video
It
games.
will act as a leash, whose magic will signal that he is safely secured. An assurance to the Aesir who fear him. A beacon, that is all. No harm will befall the poor Fenrir.
Oghupower. It's all Oghu or Oghupower. I think Oghupower again.
Fenrir, yes. You know the creature's name. Did Loki tell you?
He did. It is a fine name.
Yes. Dweller of the Fens. An apt name for his current fate.
Do you have a Twitter, Mr. G?
A good
if
word
so,
has
just send me something on Twitter and I will follow you as well.
Wolf. But a fear still hangs over Asgard. The Aesir worry about your growing size and strength.
Do they now?
Oh.
And what do they have to be afraid of? Old friend.
Harvey brings a collar fashioned by the dwarves. A beacon. That we may track from a distance to know where you roam. Wear this, and you may live and thrive in Asgard. Without worry.
I smell something sour.
Wear the collar! Or return to Jotunheimer. There's no third way.
Son of Loki. Have I not treated you with kindness? We are bonded, you and I. And as I trust my king, so you may trust me. Open your mouth. As a pledge of faith, you may take my hand if I am untrue.
Fair.
Be swift, Harvey.
Okay. That's gonna be interesting.
Fen Dweller!
Oh, oh. Oh man.
Here you die. Deceiver.
That wasn't...
Brothers will fight one another. Kill one another.
You speak in riddles.
The home of the gods turns red.
Ice.
Red with gore.
Ice doesn't agree. But I guess I know now why you wanted me to do this fight. Oh man. Rise and shine, my dear. Oh, damn it, that was too far away. Finally. I didn't know I was this funny. What do you mean by that, my friend? Oh, bind? Didn't see that before.
It will be an age of storms. An age of wolves.
Where did you hear these words of prophecy?
It's fine, I have to fight him anyway sometime. Whoa. That was a big axe, right? Can I? No, I can't, okay. Okay, you didn't know that this was the mission. Okay. No problem, man. It happens. So, can a Viking salute you? I don't think so, but... it would be interesting. I was able to. Okay. Wow. Damn it. Okay. Ooh. How many times did you have to fight him, Mr. G? Come.
Then comes the second great sorrow, when the Havi goes to fight the wolf.
How do you know these things?
This is the tale I tell myself. Each night in the cold and dark, before I sleep and dream of tasting your flesh.
Well, that's a way to put all of the stuff. Oh. Ah, there he is. I think I dashed into him. Oops. That would spoil it? Okay, well... Then tell me afterwards, okay? Ah, there he is. Come. Get good movement. I think it glitched out. At least a bit. I think it glitched out a lot. But oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, and we betrayed our friend, who lost an arm because of us.
I could not strike the killing blow. All my oaths remain unbroken.
Anyone lesser would have succumbed to his hatred.
If I could have done this any other way.
There was no other way, Harvey. Our fates are fixed.
Fate, I know. You made a great sacrifice on my behalf.
It was not for you.
Do not think your kindness has made you a new friend, Lord of Imbeciles. I will kill you, all of you, gorging on Aesir flesh.
You may strike the final blow, son of Loki, but I will savor my years of freedom before we meet again. Come, old friend. The healing hands of Freya can help you.
Since you are missing one of them. Sorry. But was that it? I know it was a bad one, but I had to pull it.
Have you come to say what I fear?
Not to say,
but to show.
a vision of the times to come. None living or dead now equal our heavy in arrogance. To believe that you could remake your fate thus.
For all your efforts, for all your struggles, the threads of fate still bind you as tightly as ever.
And yet, from this pattern, a single strand escapes the fray and stubbornly clings to the weave. Aesir, Vanir, your doom will come. The earth will shake, the sun will die. Jötnar will stalk your streets as fire rains upon your heads. And the great wolf Fenrir will feast upon your blood. But you have found a way to live beyond this terror.
Let it flow.
To cheat your death.
From the life tree we go, to the life tree we shall one day return.
Mind and spirit will surge to a time far beyond your own. To a time in which you shall be reborn.
None may follow. Loki least of all. It is done. Time to face our end.
Is Eivor really reborn Havi? Huh. Wow.
This
Well, that doesn't mean too much, right? Okay, I guess that's it. An interesting boss fight and okay. I thought there would be maybe a bit more than just one battle, but that's fine. Very ominous end.
Eivor, you have awakened. With more to share, I hope.
I returned to Asgard.
Might have heard the puck in
And
the
what
background.
did you see?
All three?
I bound the wolf Fenrir, Loki's son, with an unbreakable cord. The beast was enraged by my actions. We fought and I prevailed, but I could not kill the beast.
You visit lore and legend. Things I would never have imagined to be real. Parables, yet here you live them as memories.
Every moment there was as tactile and as vital as you and I seated in this hut.
This is wonderful. Was there more?
There was a betrayal. I betrayed my friend Tyr. I stood by as the great wolf mauled him, tearing his arm off at the joint. I could have said something to prevent it, given him a warning. But I did nothing.
How did it feel?
I was unmoved by his pain. Not hateful, but I did not regret my indifference. A swig of poison that drinks like wine.
Selfishness unmeasured often feels this way. What else did you see?
I witnessed a final vision from the Nornir, the coming of Ragnarok. All was fire and ash, a chaos like a foul wind from the depths of Ginnungagap. But we were ready for the coming storm. 8 of us. We drank the mead, then stood and marched to our doom. That was the end of the Nornir's prophecy.
How curious. Was there more?
I think no, that was all. That was all.
I can make sense of no more.
I see. The thrust of these visions seem clear to me. As in your first reverie, a fear of betrayal hangs upon you. Odin has seen fit to gift you with his infinite knowledge, and the treasure of his experience. Perhaps his tale is a warning. The indifference he felt is a great pity. See that you do not follow this same road. To do so would risk a loneliness, a personal exile, worse than death.
This is a foreshadowing to
I
the ending.
understand. Or, I hope I do. Thank you, Valka.
I just wanna check if I have anything in Jotunheim left to do. I don't think so. But since I've been in Asgard now and I saw that there was nothing else left to do, just wanna double check. And yeah, then it's on to either pledge to Winchester or whatever the other one was. What do you say, Mr. G? Which one shall I pledge to? My gut sends me to around Winchester to... I don't know what it was called. But I'm not entirely sure. Might take a look at the level rating. Yeah, I had done everything here too. Also, I do want to go for the Platinum Trophy, which is one of the reasons why I try to finish everything. Bring the map up, okay. I will in just a second. Ah, now. So, either Hamptonshire or Winchester. Oh, Winchester is much more low than Hamptonshire. Well, then I guess Winchester it is. Or do you wanna, or do you suggest different, Mr. G? Because everything else is done. I'm still missing some of the fish stuff. But yeah, I did do everything else. Just double checking to be sure. No? I think there's some stuff in like Norway for me to do, but that I can do later. Oh, you for Winchester too. Okay. Wait. Just to be clear, this written Winchester is Winchester? Ah. Good to know. Thank you very much.
Good day.
Shall we?
Please, Eivor. Not now. Not with Sigurd there.
I want to see the Alliance map.
But... Ah, here.
I
Okay.
even received a message from Winchester, from someone calling himself a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Your hidden ally. Very interesting. More targets, I assume.
Yes. So what do you think? Could it be a trap?
As a West Saxon stronghold, Winchester will be a rather unwelcome place for you. But that is nothing you cannot handle. If you go, do not go boldly.
As usual, I will do this in the next episode. So, if you're watching this on Twitch, please stay a bit longer. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see all of you again in the next episode. Bye bye.